Parth, you're going to be teaching us limits, continuity and differentiability, right?
Yeah, very true.
So tell me, what are we going to be studying in this chapter?
Limits, continuity and differentiability is the starting foundation of calculus. Okay. So going by topic to topic, like in limits we study how to find limits when the variable approaches to a specific value.
Okay.
And in continuity we see that whether the function is continuous, and similarly in the differential we see whether the curve is differentiable, whether
based on condition.
yeah, exactly, that tangent to it exists and all those things.
Okay. So tell me something interesting about this topic. Like, why is it of interest? It seems fairly dry.
Like limits, continuity, differentiability is a very interesting topic. If you look into the physical and the practical world, you will see that it's used in n number of places. Like if you take a physics, it's highly used in various things related to heat, electrodynamics, and circuit diagrams and all those things. Like in circuits, okay, so when there's capacitor, inductor, all those things are involved. So when you have to find energy and all those flow of motions, so you need all these basic fundamentals. So
to be able to solve further problems.
Exactly.
So it's a tool that we need before we can create anything else.
Exactly.
Okay, so I can think of it as the saw that we need before I can build a table.
Exactly. And even in chemical kinetics and all those things, especially in the chemistry part, so we can't go ahead without limits, continuity, differentiability. Especially the archaeologists use it as a very famous tool, like because carbon dating and all those things require use of all these things to a very large extent.
Okay, so this is the basic foundational tool for a lot of other sciences that we
Exactly,
study.
very true.
So which is why it's important to study. So it's basically like learning ABCD before you can write a
Yeah,
poem
very
by
true. If you
Shakespeare.
don't know this, then you can't proceed ahead with it.
Okay, so tell me from the JEE point of view, what are things that students make mistakes in, or things that students should focus on when they're studying this chapter?
This is a very simple topic, okay? So number of formulas and all those things are very limited. The mistakes that you make is like very silly mistakes. Like you forgot to, like you're making a substitution, you forgot to change the limit also simultaneously. So
Okay,
these
yeah,
are very,
that's one thing
very,
you need
yeah,
to keep in
these are very, very small things that you actually end up losing.
Okay. So name some other small things as such. So one we definitely know is that if you're substituting a variable, you need to change the limits simultaneously.
Similarly, many times you actually apply the wrong formula. Okay. So there are some powers. Okay, so you mess up, like if it's x cube, then you might place it as x square. So you must be actually aware of the exact formula. Like it's tan inverse x. So you know that it's x by 1 minus x cube by 3. It's not 3 factorial. It's 3. So we should be aware of all these minute details.
So we need to remember the formulae very, very carefully.
Exactly.
Because if we don't do that, we mess it up completely.
Yeah, because if we are aware of the formulas, then it's a very simple, very scoreable and very achievable chapter.
Okay, so let's jump into the questions and practice some of these concepts.
Sure, definitely.
Alright.